Hello my dear friends, so now we are going to solve the Boolean parenthesis problem. So what will be given in this question? One input will be given which will be a string, or there can be two arrays given which will consist of string and which will consist of symbols of array. Anything can be possible. So I have directly written this because first true, then one symbol is applied. This symbol is for XOR, then false, then AND, then true. Okay, so in input one string can be given, or one character array and one symbol array will be given. Anything can be possible. So with this we can also directly create this string. So what we have to do is we need to count the number of ways we can parenthesize the expression such that value of expression evaluate true. It means we have to put bracket somewhere, okay, like this, such that final result should be equals to true. Okay, so we need to find the number of ways. Okay, so the string was given like this. I will show you how we can put the bracket. So the string is given like this: true, XOR, false and true. So if we apply bracket here, then next bracket here, so we know that true, XOR, false will be true, and true will be again give us value as true. Okay, so this is one of the way. Now what we can do is we can, instead of putting bracket here, we can also put bracket on the next side. I will show you how, like this. Okay, so let us check. True and false will be false. Now true, XOR, false will be true. So it means output is true. Okay, I will tell you a basic of XOR function. So XOR will give true, XOR to true will be false. False, XOR, false will be again false. True, XOR, false will be true, and false, XOR, true will be again true. Okay, so XOR will give the value false when the expressions are same. Perfect. This is for XOR. Let me give you introduction for AND also. So true and true will be true. True and false will be false. False and true will be again false. False and false will be again false. It means both the expression should be true. AND means both the tasks are compulsory. This is for and for OR any one of them can be true. So true and true, this is the symbol, it is true. True and false is also true. False and true is also true, but if both are false, at that time this is false. So it means this is first expression, this is second expression, and if you are going to apply XOR between them, you are going to get false. So finally what we want final answer should be true. Okay, so like this we have to think. Let us move back to our question. So first of all, after seeing the question, what are the things we got in our mind? First thing that we got in our mind is that we need to divide this string and we need to put the brackets. Okay, so where we do such thing? We do such thing in the MCM concept. Okay, so one thing that click in my mind is that here the MCM concept will be used. Okay, so let us talk in deep now. So expression will be given to us. So first of all, how string input will consist of? So I shown you it will consist of true, false and or XOR. These are the 5 things that will be present in the string. There are 2 characters and symbols, 3 symbols. Okay, and in output what we want? Number of ways of true. Number of ways of true. Okay, I hope question is very clear to you now. Okay, so in above question we got 2 ways. Okay, so here we need to return output as true, as you can see here, because we put the bracket and we got 2 times. Okay, similarly you can check the multiple ways, but at that time you are going to get the answer as false. Okay, so till now we got the things that finally we want to find the number of ways. Okay, suppose a input is given, fine, that true or false and trues or false, something like this. Okay, so you need to put bracket, so you can put bracket like this, any bracket. Okay, so one bracket is this is the type of bracket. Suppose this written false, if you put some brackets, this written true. Okay, so and anything, suppose this written again true, so and some more bracket you put and this written again true. So what you have to do, you have to count these. Okay, so how many are true? 3. So you need to return 3 ways. So in MCM also what we have to do, we have to put the bracket. Okay, now we got that MCM concept will be used. So in MCM we have gone through 4 steps. First step was find ing, second step was base condition, third step was loop for k, and fourth was with the help of temporary function, we need to find the final answer. So these were the 4 steps that we need to follow to reach to our solution. So for ing, first of all let us write the expression again, t or false and true or false. So I indicates leftmost position or starting type of position. So let's say I is this and j is this. So you need to check. So can we take I as the first letter? Yes, I think we can take, because there is no issue. But in matrix and multiplication question, when we need to find the minimum cost, so array a1 was like this, array of I minus 1 into array of I. So if you put I is equal to 0, so it will become array of minus 1. That is an invalid thing, because indexes are starting with the 0. So it means here in this case we were starting I with the first, but here as we can choose the first letter character t, so I don't think that we are going to face any kind of issue. Okay, so this thing is clear. So first step is clear, that I will be equal to 0 and j will be equals to length of string minus 1. So first step is done. What was the second step? We need to find the base condition. So before moving to base condition, let us analyze the situation more. It will help us to solve the problem. So true and false, true or false, and trues or false. Okay, so if you are going to see, these are the symbols. Perfect. So if you are going to see it properly, symbols are coming at, suppose this is k. Okay, so first we divide like this, then divide like this. Okay, so this is possible case. Or what is the possible case? True or false and trues or false. You can divide like this. It means every time we are dividing before k and after k, means we are dividing before symbol and after symbol. You cannot divide like this. Okay, you cannot divide like this. Suppose these two and this. So what will it make any sense? True or? It is a incomplete, because what true or means you cannot reach to final answer. So it means one observation that we have done is that we need to break the things at this what we say, this symbols. So one thing is clear. So first of all k will be here, next time k will be here, and next time k will be here. So can you see the gap between these two? It is k plus 2. This is also k plus 2. Fine. So it means this loop will not every time increase, because in MCM question we were using k is equal to k plus 1, but this time we are going to use k plus 2, because we cannot break at f. If you are going to break at f, it is not going to make any kind of sense. So one thing is clear, that here expression will be, for loop for k will be k plus 2. Now one more thing, let us analyze here. Okay, so expression is given. Okay, same expression we are talking about. So suppose like this is k. So first bracket will be from I to First letter was I, so I to k minus 1, and second letter will be from k plus 1 to j. Okay, so this is the first expression. Then there will be symbol, then again expression 2. So this is our second observation, that this time the brackets are going to be I to k minus 1 and k plus 1 to j, because we are considering this as a symbol. Perfect. This is the second observation that we have got till now. Now one more thing, that suppose first expression give us value as true, then it is and next expression is giving value as false. So what will be the final solution? Final solution is false. Final solution is false. But what final solution is required to us? We want that entire expression should be true. Okay. Similarly, if suppose the symbol instead of and, if it is XOR here, so true XOR false will be true. Okay. If false XOR true will be again true. It means we don't have to always go for true values. We need to focus on false values also, because true XOR true will give us value false, and false XOR false will give us value again false. It means while solving the expression 1 and expression 2, there are two possibilities. Either the answer is true, either the answer is false. So if the symbol is XOR and if the first value is true, we have to say that second expression should be false. Are you getting what I want to say? See, here is expression 1, here is expression 1, here is expression 2, and a symbol is there. So if symbol is XOR, at that time if first expression is false, the second expression needs to be true. Then only we are going to get final answer as true. It means we should always judge the second expression on the basis of first one. Okay, it means in past question when we were defining the function solve, so what we were doing, we were passing the string I and j. Okay, these were the three variables we were passing, but this time the final solutions depend on the symbol of expression 2. Okay, so we need to pass one more variable, that if the first is true, it means second should be false in case of XOR. If first is false, second should be true in the case of XOR. So what we need to pass one more variable that will say that you have to look the value for false or true in the second expression. Okay, so one more variable we need to pass, or let's say the variable name is true. Okay, this is the variable name which will contain the value either true or false. Okay, so this is the one twist in this question, that we need to pass one more parameter, because here the first expression's solution will depend on the second. So if first expression solution is true, then we need to go for the false. Now one more thing. Now let's do one more observation. Suppose first expression is getting true 2 times and second expression is getting false 4 times. So what are the total number of ways? Okay, so this can be one possible way, this can be one possible way. So these are the possible ways, 1 2 3 4. So it will be something like this. If we are going to count total number of ways, so we are going to get 8 ways. It means suppose this is m, this is n, so final solution will be m into n. It means 2 into 4, so we got 8. So this is the second observation. It means suppose if the first expression is true, okay, it can be true in 2 ways, and if second expression can become false in 4 ways, so total number of ways will be m into n, so it is 8. This is also an observation that will be used further. I am just explaining you this observation. Okay, so I think we are done with all the observation. Let us move to the solution. So first condition was thing for I and j. So we got that I will be 0 and j will be length of string minus 1. Second is the base condition. So we were seeing the base condition. So for the base condition, suppose if we have to think for smallest valid input or smallest invalid input, because if you are going to see smallest invalid input or smallest valid input, here only the base condition lie. So for base condition, always think for the smallest valid input. So suppose if we have only one element in the string, if we have only one element in the string, at that time we can say that yes, we can judge here. So if uh, I is greater than j, so generally I represent the starting element and j represent the ending element. So I is always less than j. But if I becomes greater than j, if I becomes greater than j, starting point becomes greater than ending point, it means that string does not exist. So what we are going to return? We are going to return value as false. So this case is done. Now let us see what will happen if there is only one element. Okay, let me close this. Okay, suppose there is only one element, it means I and j are going to represent the same value. Okay, I and j are going to represent the same value. So if I equal to j, so here now there are two possibilities. Okay, so I told you that we want expression 1, then symbol, then expression 2. Suppose this expression 2 is the our only one element. So what you are going to say? Suppose if we want expression 2 as true and this is true, then what we are going to return? Final answer as true. Suppose we want expression true as false, and if it is false, so then also what we are going to return? True. I know this is a little bit confusing, I will tell you again. We want second expression as false, and if we check in our string that whether the second expression is false or not, means after solving this, suppose see here we were passing function na, where I have written function, just wait, I think I cleared that. Is I told you now we need to pass one variable is true. Suppose is true is saying that we need false in the second expression, and if you got false in the second expression, it means our condition is satisfied. So if our condition is satisfied, it means we should return true. Instead or else what we will do, we will return false. It means if these two things are same, then we need to return true, otherwise we need to return false. Okay, you will get more clarity as soon as I will give you the example. So if is true variable equal to true, okay, it means in the second expression what we are looking for? True. And so what we are going to do? S of I equals to true. Suppose if the last element is true and we are also looking for the true, it means both the conditions are satisfied. If this expression is true, if this condition satisfied, this expression will return true. Okay, otherwise what it is going to return? It is, suppose if we want final answer as true, and what I am going to do, I am going to return s of I equal to false. Now what this expression say? This expression says that last element should be equal to false. If the last element is equal to false, and as we have gone in the else part, it means we are looking for false and we got the false. So if this expression is valid, we are going to get the solution as true. So it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Okay, so this is the base condition. So this was the base condition. First of all, I should be greater than j, then it will return false, and then we have to see this. So two steps are done. Now third step is loop for the k. Loop for k. So I told you for k loop, I already explained you how we are going to move. Okay, so for k in range of, so it is going to start from I plus 1 and then it is going to move till j. Okay, I told you na, suppose this is k, so first loop is from here, then second loop is from here, so I to k minus 1, and then it is from k plus 1 to j. This is loop is going to be like this. Okay, this is the way the loop is going to become. So how it is going to become? So k value will vary from so k is nothing but the partitions in the loop. Let me give you the example, it will be a bit easier for you. Okay, suppose this is I is the first element, j is the second element. Okay, so true or false and true or false, something like this. So if I is the first element, k will start from here, k plus 1, and it will move till j minus 1, and it will jump 2 steps. So we need to write loop for k, that it is starting from k plus 1, it is going till j minus 1, and it is k plus 2. So I am going to write for loop. So for k is equal to I plus 1, k is less than equal to j minus 1, k is equal to k plus 2. Perfect. Now here is the twist. Suppose if you break at k plus 1, so first expression is this, second expression is this. Let me change the pen color, it will be a bit helpful for you. This is first expression and this is the second expression, expression 1, expression 2. So here what we need to do, we need to calculate temporary solutions. So suppose final answer int is 0, but while going in the loop we need to calculate the temporary solution. So first of all I need to check what will the value expression 1 will give, what will the value expression 2 will give, because we want everything like true and false, true and true, false or false, false or true. So we want left true, right false, left true, right true, left false, right false, left false, left false, right true. So we want here four things, that how many times left is becoming true, how many times right is becoming false, how many times both left and right are true. So here four variables are required: left true, left false, right true, right false. Okay, if we got to know that how many times left is becoming true and how many times right is becoming false, then I told you now we can multiply m into n. Do you remember the concept that I explained you here? Yeah, so if you got how many times left will become true, how many times right will become false, so you can multiply them and find the final answer in the case of XOR. Similarly, if we can find the answer in the case of AND and OR. So we want the value that how many times left is becoming true, left is becoming false, right is becoming true, right is becoming false. So left true means we need to pass the string. So left will be from I to k minus 1. As I told you, this is k, this was k. So I to k minus 1, and here we are left true means we will pass the value as true. Left false means I to k minus 1 variable will be false. Right true means k plus 1 to j, and we want true, and again k plus 1 to j value will be false. So we stored left true, left false, right true, right false. Four variables are stored. Okay, if you want I can give one example type of thing that will help you to understand the question. Suppose this is the entire string, here is the k, this is left expression, this is right expression. So left expression can be two things, either it can be left true and left false. Right expression can be two things, right true and right can be false. These are the two things. Okay, so how we are going to write final answer? Final answer will be answer plus, suppose we are looking for XOR. Okay, XOR. So XOR, how we are going to write? True XOR false and false XOR true. This will give us the value as true. So we want all the values TRUE. So we want first expression as true. It means left true multiply with right false. This is the first case where we are going to get the solution. And what can be the other possibility? Other possibility is left false multiply with right true. So this is the expression for the XOR. Okay, so I think hope you got the situation. So we have written loop for the k. 3 steps are done. Now what is the fourth step? The fourth step is very easy. By the help of functions we need to find our final solution. Okay, suppose the function is like this. The same I am going to explain you again. This part is left, this part is right. Let me change the print. It will have left true, left false, right true, right false. Okay, so first of all let us take the case if s of k, this is the k, right? If s of k equal to end, you can write and or like the symbol of this, whichever language you are using. You just need to compare the value. So let us write this only. If this is end, so when end is true, when both the things are true, I explained you that true and true will be true, rest of the times it is going to be false. Perfect. So what we are going to do, if this is true, then if is true equal to true. Okay, if the center part is end and we are looking for true, then answer will be answer plus left true, right true. Perfect. Else what will be the answer? Answer will be left false. So in rest of all the cases what we are going to get? False only. So left false, right true, or right true, this is multiply, left false, or both can become the false, left false, right false. Perfect. So this is the case for the AND. Similarly we need to write the case for XOR, and similarly we need to write the case for OR. So either this condition can be possible, else if s of k equal to OR, this is the OR symbol. Again we will enter in the for loop. If is true equal to true, if we are looking for the true, it means we want final answer as true. So in case of OR, if at least one of the element, if at least one of the element is true, at that time what we are going to get? We are going to get final solution as true. So in these are the three cases where we will get the solution as true. Okay, so let us write this one. So answer will be equals to answer plus left true, right true, this is the first case, or left true, right false, or left false, right true, this is the second case. Else what will be when we are going to get false? When both are false. So answer will be answer plus left false multiply by right false. So this is the case we have handled for OR. Now what will the final will be XOR. So else you can write like this, else if s of k equal to XOR. Okay, again if is true equal to true, it means we are looking for final answer as true. So final answer will be true when one will be false, another will be true. These are the cases. So answer will be equals to answer plus left true, right false, and left true. This is the case. Else both are same, true and true, false and false. So answer will be equals to answer plus left true, right true, plus left false, right false. Okay, so once this loop is done, what we are going to do? We are going to return answer. So this will end here. and this answer should be declared inside the for loop. Okay, this answer should be declared inside the for loop. Answer is equal to 0. So let me summarize the thing what I have done till now. So first of all, we required 4 things, right? So we have gone for I and j. Okay, then we required the base condition, that if I starting point is greater than ending point, we are going to return it as false. If there is only one expression, we are going to return. We have to check that whether last expression is true or false. If the last expression is true and we want was solution as true, we are going to return true. Otherwise, we are going to return false. If we are looking for last expression as false and we got the final answer as false, then we are going to return it as true, because we were looking for false and we got the false. It means our condition is satisfied, so we are going to return true. Now we need to find the loop for k. So we got that first is expression, then symbol, then expression. So we got one idea that symbols are going to jump from k plus 2. Symbols are not the next element. Okay, and if first experiment is this, so if this is k, this is I, this is j, so first is from I to k minus 1 and then from k plus 1 to j. Okay, like this. These are the 2 partitions that we are doing, right? And again, if you want to find the loop for the k, suppose true and false or true, so suppose this is I, so k value will start from here, that is I plus 1, and it can go till j minus 1. So what I have done, I have done the same thing, starting from I plus 1 going till j minus 1, and it is jumping from true. Then we have got that we have 2 things. What are the 2 things? That expression 1 and expression 2. So there are 4 possibilities, that it can be true or it can be false. Right can be true, right can be false, but depending upon the symbol we need to judge the answer. So what we have done, we have calculated everything: left true, left false, right true and right false. We have judged everything. So for left true, we have called the function. What is the function name? I forgot to write the function name. Function name was solve. So solve function we have call again. Okay, so we have done, and then what we have done, based on the expression between them, we have written our final solution. So I told you, if the middle term is and, then both should be true. Then both should be true, left true and right true. In rest of the cases, we are going to get, and we are not going to get, we are going to get false. If or is situation, so we have 3 expression, at least one of them should be true. So left true, right true, left true, right false, and left false, right true. Otherwise we are going to get this value. And in case of XOR, the 2 things must be different. So left true, right false, and left true. Okay, sorry, this is left false and right true. Perfect. These are the 2 expressions, otherwise we will get this. Okay, that both should be same, left and right, true or false. At final we are going to return the solution. Okay, so I hope this question is clear to you. I will attach the solution link and question link in the description box. If you find any kind of difficulty, please let me know in the comment section. I will try to clear all your doubts, and if you find these videos useful, you can share this with your friends. Thank you.